Did something just spark between Taehyung and Jungkook again? Could this be the long-awaited return of Taekook? And is Jimin feeling left out? What's really going on behind the scenes? The tension is real and armies are holding their breath. Don't miss this emotional roller coaster. Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more heart-pounding updates you can't get anywhere else. What just happened? The air feels different. The fandom is trembling. Did you feel it too? That sudden wave of nostalgia, warmth, and confusion all crashing in together? Taehyung and Jungkook, better known as the heart-shattering duo Taekook, have stirred the world again. And this time, it's not just a rumor, not just a glance, but a spark that reignites a fire we thought had cooled long ago. But wait, in the shadow of this moment, there stands Jimin, silent, still, but clearly not unaffected. What does this all mean? When the clip surfaced, it wasn't even 10 seconds long, but it shattered the stillness like thunder. Taehyung and Jungkook laughing, not just friendly chuckles, but that kind of laugh that comes from familiarity, from knowing each other's hearts. That lean in from Jungkook, that soft look in Taehyung's eyes. It wasn't choreographed. It wasn't for the camera. Or was it? Because armies couldn't agree. Was it genuine or a tease? Or worse, a secret message? And then there was Jimin. Beautiful, expressive, glowing Jimin, whose face couldn't hide his emotions even if he tried. He stood close but not with them. His smile, just a beat too late. His gaze, not on them but beyond them. And his silence, louder than any words. Could this be a reunion we weren't supposed to see? Could Taekook have maintained a hidden bond all along, one that now dares to resurface, defiantly? And where does that leave Jimin, the one who always seemed closest to both? It's not just about friendship anymore. This feels personal. This feels like a crack in the calm facade. There was something in Jungkook's expression, a softness we haven't seen in months, a gentleness that came alive only when Taehyung looked his way. And Taehyung, ever the artist of mystery, didn't hide it this time. He wanted us to see. Or did he? Why now? Why them again now? Rumors have always haunted them. Whispers of a bond deeper than fans were ever allowed to understand. From secret glances on stage, to inexplicable silence during certain eras, to matching accessories that suddenly appeared at the same time. Armies have become detectives, and every moment between Taehyung and Jungkook is a clue. But this moment? It felt like the truth finally slipping out between the cracks. Jimin, whose connection with both has always been evident, wasn't part of this spark. He was near but not included. His expressions told a different story, conflict, maybe confusion, perhaps hurt. And that look, that fleeting glance toward them, when he thought no one was watching, told us more than we were ready to hear. Could Jimin be feeling left out? Could he be watching something reignite without being a part of it? And we can't ignore the timing. With group schedules shifting, solo projects blooming, and military duties approaching and ending, the stage is being reset. Old bonds may be tested. New dynamics might be forming. But for Taekook to come back into the spotlight like this, whether planned or not, changes everything. Have they kept in touch in secret? Were they waiting for the right moment to show the world? Or is this just a glimpse of something even bigger? A project? A documentary? A message? Every army is now scrambling through old clips, decoding past lives, analyzing body language and timing. Because this isn't just about fan service anymore. This feels real. And now Jimin is at the center of the storm too. Not because he said something, but because he didn't. His silence speaks volumes. His distance stings. Could he be jealous? Or is he just tired of the spotlight always pulling those two together? Maybe it's deeper than that. Maybe Jimin's heart is heavier than we know. After all, he's been the bridge, the glue, the sunshine between shadows. But even the brightest lights need warmth. The fandom is divided. Some are screaming with joy. Taekook is back! Others are defensive, worried, confused, even heartbroken for Jimin. And then there are those who see the beauty in all of it. The messy, raw, unpredictable magic of human connection. What's next? Was this moment just the beginning of something bigger? Will we see more of Taekook, subtle or not, in the days to come? Will Jimin speak out, or will silence continue to be the language they all choose? The emotional weight is undeniable. You can feel it pulsing through every frame of the video, through every pause, every breath, every twitch of an eyebrow. It's the kind of moment that doesn't just trend, It sticks. It burns. It rewrites everything you thought you knew about them. Why now? Why like this? And what happens next? We're watching. We're listening. We're waiting. So we turn to you, Army. What do you think is really happening? Are we seeing the return of a connection long buried? Or are we reading too much into what they want us to see? Is Jimin truly hurt? Or is this a misread of a man simply trying to hold his own amidst old ghosts? Tell us. Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if your heart skipped a beat when you saw Taekook together again. And don't forget to subscribe, because if this is the beginning of a new chapter, you won't want to miss a single heartbeat. The world is watching. The silence is deafening. And somewhere between the laughter of Taehyung and Jungkook and the quiet ache in Jimin's eyes, a story is unfolding. Because what followed next was even more unexpected. Mere hours after the video went viral, a behind-the-scenes clip surfaced, one that wasn't meant to be seen by the public. The footage wasn't polished. It wasn't edited. It was raw, shaky, and real. And in it, Taehyung reached out first, a casual touch on Jungkook's shoulder, a whisper too quiet to be heard, and a smile that didn't fade even after the cameras had turned away. Jungkook responded, not just with a smile, but with a look. That look. The kind of look that holds history, weight, and maybe even longing. The kind of look you don't give to just anyone. And Jimin? He was right there, standing just a few feet away. He wasn't speaking. He was watching. But the moment his eyes met the pair, his smile faltered. It was slight, almost imperceptible, but armies caught it. They saw everything, and the debate exploded. Why would Jimin look so affected if there wasn't something more beneath the surface? Why would his energy shift so drastically, from light and bubbly to withdrawn and quiet? If this was all just coincidence, this isn't the first time emotions have spilled over among the members. But it may be the first time we're seeing it unfold in such a vulnerable, unrehearsed way. There's something intimate about this return of Taekook, something that feels unfiltered. Not a publicity stunt, not fan service, but perhaps something real. And Jimin once again is caught in the crossfire of that emotional storm. Was this sudden closeness between Taehyung and Jungkook planned? Or was it spontaneous, a moment they couldn't contain even if they tried? And more importantly, was Jimin aware of what was coming? These questions burn in the hearts of millions who followed every step of their journey for years. The trio has always shared a dynamic like no other. They've supported each other, lifted each other, laughed and cried together. But even in the strongest of bonds, there are moments of shift, of pain, of distance, of change. The way Taehyung looked at Jungkook, it wasn't the look of someone rekindling a friendship. It was something more electric, more familiar, something that whispered of memories we were never allowed to see, late nights and deep conversations behind closed doors, promises made in silence. And Jungkook, who's often shy with emotion, didn't shy away this time. He leaned in. He welcomed it. His body language spoke louder than words. Comfort, recognition, a bond that time and space couldn't erase. So where does that leave Jimin? The moment he turned away, it broke hearts across the fandom. Because we've all been there, watching from the outside as two people reconnect in a way we can't be part of. That ache of being close but not included. That tension of pretending not to care when every beat of your heart screams otherwise.